Alright, all, so we got the May 7th release of Desktop Connector. So we are going to put out a new update. So here we go. I've already downloaded the connector version, so it's here. I copied it into my Autodesk folder. I didn't want to drag out the video for you all. So I already did the unzipping, put it in here, and renamed it with the version number. So that's good. We are going to basically come in here, see our image file, our setup path. We're going to go and then modify our script from our last install. Now, I did add a line in here that was suggested by one of our commenters to give it a try. So hold on one second, let me just make sure I got this path right. I'm going to grab this. I just don't feel like typing today, so we're going to paste that in there. And then here. So this line here, someone had put in the comments that they used basically to, after the install is done, delete the desktop connector folder that's created from the download from Intune that we move. Because the one that comes down from Intune directly will get removed, but since we're copying it to the Autodesk folder as a location, this will then remove it from there. You know, I like that idea for Desktop Connector and some of the plugins because you really don't need the install folders after the initial install. So I added it here. You can see we're removing it. I also added in this. This is a pause of basically 2 minutes. What this does is just make sure everything kind of closes out. You can make this longer. You can do 5 or 10 minutes in the script and then remove it. But basically, after this runs and comes back, it'll pause for 2 minutes and then go ahead and run the install. And so, you know, on this machine currently, I have an older version of Desktop Connector running. So we are going to basically try this script, let it run, and then once we're comfortable with it, we got to rename this to the new version. So this is 14.1.25.77. And just to give credit to the person, I will pull up the video. Give it one sec. I did like the line. So let's see. Let's go to the video.
Why is Amazon paying me $60?
And you can see the comments. Comment here from Andrew K8847 about his added line to the script. So thank you for that, Andrew. I'm going to add it to this one. So we clean that up. So we have this going. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Give me one sec. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go and test our script. Oh, need our quotes. Hold on. Alright, so we're going to give that a go. And we can watch the Autodesk folder. So we see the folders there. We can see the script is terminating Desktop Connector from running. Great. It's all part of the plan. And bring up Task Manager as well. Just so we can see it kind of kick off. See the setup. Move this up just so you can kind of see it in real time. And I'm going to mute just for a minute in case the dogs bark again. See the installer kicking off. So hopefully in just a few minutes we'll have desktop connector popping up. I will say some of the later ones, they've gotten bigger. It's definitely broaching over 2 gigs. So it might take a little bit longer, but shouldn't take longer than 5-10 minutes depending on your machine. You can see this is still powering through. See the installer going. Oh, when Explorer goes, you can tell it's almost done. When it gives you that little restart, generally means the desktop connector app is hitting it. So we should be done pretty soon. Almost there. Let me open back up our Explorer so we can watch our fun Autodesk folder. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, starting to see some refreshes. Means we're winding down. We're going to see that service kick on. One of the fun things about doing it as a silent install, you don't get to see anything. Just wait. Oh, there's desktop connector starting up. You can see it in the tray. So we're just about wrapped up there. So you can see the installs wrapped up basically. Desktop connector starting up. See, we're on the latest version now. So we can close that. Just about. Close out of there. Let that wrap up. And then we should see in about 2 minutes this terminate and delete the folder. It'll be that 2-minute pause basically once it's done. So I will mute just for now. Alright, so you can see the folder got deleted. Everything's good. We got our version, and that's it.